If you are considering purchasing a condominium or home in the Southwest Florida area, particularly in Bonita Springs, and you're curious about the closing costs, here are the fees broken down. On the front page of that settlement statement, let's put the price of $325,000. The only changes on the front sheet of that document are going to be for prorations of the HOA and property taxes, so that you aren't accepting any of the seller's outstanding debts and they are not paying any of your fees going forward. They are equally split from the annual per day on the day of closing. On the second side of the settlement statement, you will have a closing fee from the title insurance company or the attorney's office, whoever closes the transaction. So for this circumstance, we're going to ballpark at about $650. Next, there will be a title search of about $75. There's a variety of clerical expenses that come with the closing, and they usually charge about $75 for that paperwork, copies, and running documents around by courier. The deed will be recorded at the courthouse, and that's about $25. They'll use a service that will run checks for open permits and liens, and that is going to be about $113. And on a cash transaction, that is what your expenses are going to be. Now, if you do have a mortgage, you will have mortgage-related expenses. Those are going to vary depending on what your credit is and what type of mortgage you're getting and what sort of down payment you have. So I can put you in touch with a great mortgage broker if you'd like to learn more about that. Last but not least, there's a few variable expenses, and those would be overnight packages if you are closing and you are going to be up north or not around here. And then also, if you are in a homeowner association, very often there's a transfer fee that the association itself will charge for you to join the HOA, and those are always variable. So for the most part, as a cash buyer, the expenses are minimal, but if you do have a mortgage, there will be additional mortgage-related expenses and taxes. If you'd actually like to see a real settlement statement to see how both sides of the statement look and how fees are broken down before you get to a closing table, you can always ask for one. I'd be more than happy to provide a copy for your review.